what we're seeing right now is the conclusion of the When and If's voyage throughout the Great Lakes. She left here about June 2nd and sailed all the way up through the St. Lawrence and up into the Great Lakes, all the way to Duluth, Minnesota, down to Port Washington, Wisconsin, Sturgeon Bay, Grand Haven, Michigan, Put-in-Bay, Ohio, Erie, Pennsylvania, Rochester, New York a couple times, Brockville, Ontario, Montreal. So she's traveled, 5,000 miles or so, and the crew has, completed their journey, which is very exciting. And now we'll be back in Salem until October 31st, open to the public, taking people sailing and sharing General Patton's legacy, which was his schooner. He said when the war's over and if I return, he was going to sail around the world. And our mission has, over the last 9 years, we've opened her up to the public, has been to share the boat, preserve the boat, and ultimately sail the boat around the world. Yeah, it's just exciting that the crew has accomplished, this feat of the Great Lakes and representing Salem and her maritime heritage throughout the country. When and If has a long history here in this area in Salem Sound and the North Shore. General Patton and his family kept the boat right at Manchester by the Sea, and then in 1972 she was donated to the Landmark School, and they had her for about 20 years doing educational programs with their students. And so it's nice that we brought her back here in 2018, and we've been coming every summer since then, so excited to be back.
Yeah, well, one of the great things, our first stop in Rochester, New York, on the dock there was standing a 99-year-old war veteran who served under George Patton. And as you may or may not know, this was General George Patton's private boat. So he was honored, and we got to honor Patton and just so much more at every port. Someone came up that they were inspired by either George Patton, John Alden, the designer who's very famous, or just the lifestyle at sea. So it was full of, a lot of gratefulness for the boat, the history, and all things like it.
Yeah, and this boat was built for General Patton to sail around the world, and I feel like in his honor we just accomplished one little leg of that.